called the Brawl Pit, and I have no idea what's gonna happen to me. I can already hear everyone slamming each other. Let's go inside.
When I entered, the place smelled like sweat. I mean hard work. But it also kind of smelled like I wanted to back out.
Am I supposed to do that?
Not a lot of Manila Wrestling Federation's roster is here today, but that's okay. There's only one guy I need to speak to. This is Nigel Suplex San Jose.
Pro wrestling started around the 70s, 80s in the Philippines. Around 2014, a few wrestling fans, aspiring pro wrestlers started a company which is now the defunct Philippine Wrestling Revolution. Actually, they just watch videos from YouTube, so they just imitate. No actual coach until they started and they got enough exposure to get a coach from overseas.
So everyone is just really...
Yeah, no pro wrestling experience at all, as in zero.
What were like the worst injuries that you've seen?
We had someone broke his neck.
It really does strike me as a community of like very passionate people.
Honestly, yung pro wrestling sa Pilipinas hindi pa siya stable enough to be a full-time work. Gusto namin ma-establish na maging respectable career ang pro wrestling sa Philippines.
Would you take me in and then like teach me how to wrestle at some point?
As a coach, open naman ako. If may passion ka enough and willpower enough, then go lang. Tutulungan kita.
And just like that, I became a pro wrestling trainee. At first I thought I was off to a good start, until I found out that my first hour of training was actually just a warm-up. Eventually, I had to learn these basic moves called rolls. It might look simple, but do it enough times and I guarantee your head will start to spin. It only took me 10 minutes to feel a disturbance in the force. After a few weeks of training, I started to feel a bit more confident. And surprisingly, I was keeping up.
So what's happening here is that we are shooting pre-tapes. So these are the videos that you see in between matches. They push the stories of the characters forward beyond the matches that we see. So yeah, in wrestling there's a little bit of movie magic happening and not just the theater of the ring.
Later in the night, I was even invited to stay and watch a live-streamed wrestling match for free. And on my last day of training, you will not believe who I saw.
Today I come for teach MW sports.
Do you have any tips for me? Or maybe just advice?
You have no experience yet.
Yeah.
Just try. Just go and broke.
And rock I did! Because it was on this day that I learned that if I don't do well, I will get seriously injured. And why is that a problem, you ask? It's because I'm not insured.
Today's the day. Questioning my life decisions right now. Why did I decide to do this video? My 1 month of training has come together for this moment. To my family and friends, I love you and thank you for these past 27 years of my life.
Showtime. Tonight's goal, survive. This time, I can't look to Coach Nigel for help. It's all up to me to get home in one piece.
listen to your body. It's up to you. You can work around it, you can improve it.
And that was that. A month of training for 2 of the most intense minutes of my entire life.
So, Pio, how was your first pro wrestling match?
It was a lot more than I expected it to be in so many good ways. I love the community. I love the energy of the people who watch, and yeah, just the whole thing. It's such a high that you can't describe and you can't tell anyone about until they actually experience it.
So, if ever gusto mo like bumalik and continue pro wrestling, door is open. You just have to show up and train. Yun lang talaga. Kailangan talaga few sacrifices to reach this level. Madami kami, like, yung present wrestlers, madami kaming sinacrifice para maabot yung level na to. So good job, kahit konting training lang, you did well, nag-pay off yung training. Yes.
I came home that day with a cracked rib, but was it worth it? I got to spend a month training with the most passionate people who just want to make a living out of a craft they love. Win or lose, I got to perform in front of hundreds of people. So fuck yeah, it was worth it.